And the Indian Sports Network is on the air. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Kenny Masterson coming to you live from Elsberry, Missouri, where we are starting the basketball season off this year with a little bit of novelty, I guess you could call it. We're going to start tonight's festivities off with the alumni game between Winfield Warriors and the Elsberry Indians. And this ought to be interesting to broadcast because I don't know any of the players down there. I know a couple of them from Elsberry. So I'm just going to have to be saying the guy that shot or the guy that rebounded or something like that. I've got Tanisha Henderson up here with me, and she's going to help me out on some of the people she knows that I don't know. And hopefully we are on the air. I'm not seeing it come up on YouTube. Get it? There we go. I think it's on. Yeah, we are live. Good. First time in a couple of weeks that I've been using this equipment. So anyway, like I said, this is Kenny Masterson, and we are live. And with me is Tanisha Henderson. Say hi, Tanisha.
Hello.
So she's going to be helping me out here. I don't know how shy she's going to be. And she can just jump right in anytime she wants to. I don't know if they're going to give any kind of a starting lineup or what, but this is a fun game. We're just going to follow it along, and then after this game, I think, this is supposed to start right now at 4:30. They give an hour and a half for this one. Then 6 o'clock for the girls' game, which Tanisha's going to have to leave before then because she'll be playing in that 6 o'clock game.
Yes.
And she's one of Elsberry's star players. And so we'll have to say goodbye to her probably about halfway through the third quarter or sooner. But then it scheduled for 7:30 is the boys' game. And I believe it's the first game of the season for Winfield and Elsberry both. So everybody will be fresh, and we'll just see who comes out on top. As far as this alumni game, this is the first for quite a while that they've had this kind of thing. I know over the years they've had this kind of stuff before. But I think they're going to try to make this an annual event called the Battle of 79. And it'll be this same format, the alumni and the girls and the boys, and it'll probably switch back and forth on venues. So next year I would assume we'll be at Winfield. Kind of looks like we're getting ready to start here. This ought to be interesting. These look like, compared to me anyway, these look like a lot younger guys. Because I don't think any of the alumni from my age at Winfield are going to be able to play. Might make it down the court once. So, here we go. And the ball is up and it's good. And let's just see. Okay, that's Elsberry. Okay, it looks like Elsberry's going to be in the white shirts and Winfield in the red shirts. I wasn't even sure starting off. So there's a little shot from 8 feet out. He gets his own rebound, puts it up, and now they're jumping up for it, and Elsberry comes up with the ball. And there's a pass into the paint, and it rolls around and comes right back out. Winfield with the rebound. The Case International guys running down the court. There's another pass into the paint. Off the board, and no good. And Elsberry up with the rebound. A little bit of elbow pushing there, and the shot is no good. Oh, and here's a steal. Long three-pointer, and it's no good, and the ball is off the foot of the Winfield defender. So the home team, Elsberry, takes it out of bounds. Scores 2-0. Little short 3-foot shot there, and it did not fall. Winfield up with the rebound. Actually seeing some pretty good basketball out here for these guys not having been in school for a while. Oh, he got stuffed and fouled. And we're having just about a wholesale exchange here for Elsberry. I'm sorry, for Winfield. And the free throw was good. I didn't notice if there was 2 free throws.
No, there's just one.
Just one free throw. That's what I thought. And they gave him 2 points. Being kind of generous here. Out on the perimeter, there's a three-pointer. Bounced, just touched the rim. Backed out to the outside again, and he passes out. Well, he didn't pass out, but he passed out to the perimeter. And a lot of fighting underneath. And there's like a force field keeping that ball out of the rim. And I noticed that the clock, it looks like they started off at 20 minutes on the clock, and it's just a running clock. So I guess it's just going to be a 20-minute game. I mean, they don't want to be calling the ambulance too many times for this game. So the free throw was no good. The score is 2-2. And there's a good shot for Winfield. Makes the score 4-2 Winfield. 16:20 remaining. Elsberry tried to drive underneath, and the ball was pushed back down on him. And so now Elsberry player goes to the free throw line. Still got people filing in here. Free throw is no good, rebounded by Elsberry. Here's a three-pointer, and it's no good, rebounded by Winfield. Three-pointer for Winfield, and it's no good, rebounded by Elsberry. Still a 4-2 score, Winfield over Elsberry. Three-pointer, and it is good. That puts Elsberry out on top, 5-4. We got a close game going on here. And there's some fancy footwork out there. Winfield. Somebody keeping the ball out on the perimeter. And that pass broken up by
Brennan Hurley.
Who?
Brennan Hurley.
Brennan Hurley. I was going to say the flight club guy. And here's another wholesale exchange for Winfield. Looking around down there, see any oxygen bottles? I don't see any.
They must be doing good.
Yeah. They must have taken better care of themselves than I ever did after I graduated. Here's a drive to the basket, and it's pushed back into his face. Trying to drive in and keeps pushing it back out. Ball knocked away, but Winfield came up with it again. He looked at a three-pointer. He does take a three-pointer, and it is good. Nothing but net. That makes the score 7-5 Winfield. 14 minutes remaining.